And here we go.
It's recording.
It's recording. So, I forgot to tell you. So I couldn't change the name back to Spa City Women of Wine because after I created our YouTube channel, you sort of create a brand, like that's what they call it. And I went in to try and we're a brand. Yeah. I went in to try and say or change the name. And it's like, you cannot change this. I'm like, well, I don't want to delete the whole thing and start over again. So we're kind of stuck. I feel a little stuck.
It's okay.
Ugh, we talked about that.
It's all right. It's okay.
Fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
We're good. Holly's fine. Good. Everybody's fine. Holly's better today.
Holly feels great today.
How do you feel, Holly?
Well, and if you want to be real honest, I was fine last night. I just had a little bit of a
potty mouth.
Potty mouth? Yeah. I mean, I was in the Navy, so the whole thing of cussing like a sailor.
I would like to apologize on behalf of my other women of wine for my behavior last night. I'm so sorry. I will never let that happen again.
Please let it happen. It was amazing.
It was totally great.
So this is when we left the establishment, the event, I was fine. Everything was good.
Yeah.
We went to the bar, 501 Prime, and I had another glass of wine. That's what sent me over the edge. And then
did you have a glass of the Artisan?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, you did.
I had the Artisan, and you people out there are for followers. If you ever get a chance to have the Artisan wine at 501 Prime, it's amazing. And they actually went downstairs. They don't serve it at the bourbon bar.
They don't serve it upstairs. I mean, what is
anymore? That? I don't know, but they went downstairs to get it for me and brought it up, and that's what did me in. That's what did me in.
I actually had a fabulous bourbon there too. It was Old Dominic. It was a small batch.
She was drinking bourbon. She was drinking like a bourbon, like a woman from 1930s. It's on that what? Hey, would you like to try my bourbon? And I was like, no, I wouldn't.
No, was your husband. He was like, I don't do brown liquor. Like,
good.
Says Scott. I'm like, all right, pink wine it is. Good to know.
I told you.
I know. Oh, hey, I love it. I might have ordered him some pink wine for Christmas today. So
hey, and y'all can't see. I mean, I'm blending in with the mountains and I have a Christmas tree hat on.
Yeah. Damn that green screen.
Yeah.
It's there. It's gone. It's there. It's gone. It's right there.
Yeah. Oh, there.
It's.
I'll just stay right here.
I mean, it's kind of fascinating how it just disappears and comes back, and it just disappears.
I know, it's weird.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Nope.
Nobody move.
Nobody move. Freeze. Oh, okay.
It's working.
There it is.
All right.
And this is also a testament, my actions last night, where my lovely friends are still friends with me today.
Still here. We may still have followers. I'm not sure. We may have lost one or two. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, all the kids are off the channel now.
Yeah, probably for sure.
Yeah, I'm not watching anymore.
Sorry, it was Jess's fault. Jess is the one that insisted on going to the bourbon bar.
Well.
You were about to argue with me, and then you knew you were right. I was right.
Can we discuss this picture from last night? I saw it on Facebook of y'all in the bathroom. Like, what is this bathroom selfie thing with all the sequins?
Amy Hale is hysterical. She loves to take selfies in bathrooms. I don't know what that is, but I've never laughed.
I told you the story, right? This started at Barron's Ball. When it was Amy Hale and Amanda Jackson and myself at the table. And I got up to go to the bathroom and they went and tried to follow me to find me in the bathroom, to take pictures in the bathroom for whatever reason. Well, they couldn't find me. So they just ended up taking a bunch of pictures of themselves in the bathroom. And they were so enamored with these pictures that were so funny that now every event that they've gone to, they've now done
hilarious
bathroom selfies. Right?
Oh my gosh.
So
remember
last
Taste of
night-
Holidays? Taste of Holidays.
They did it to then too. Oh yeah. And so the funny thing is that it's been sort of like a Where's Waldo? It's been like, where's Jess? And so this entire time, like I've been at the same events, but they never find me to come drag me into the bathroom. And so last night it was finally going to happen. And I'm like, okay, here we are. Ice on Ice, last event of the year. We're going to have to,
I
make
just
it
found the
happen.
video like 30 minutes ago of all, it was like a montage of all the things that we did in there. And it literally like began and ended with me cracking up laughing. Cause you know my laugh, it's loud and it's
all
obnoxious.
the things we did in there. Like, can we go back to your beginning of this when you said all the things, like
all the things. I mean,
we all rolling around on the floor.
No.
Jumping
Although
over the toilet.
Amanda did lay on the counter. We did kind of lean on the changing, table thing that they have.
You know what Scott
the
said?
event of the boys.
Scott said, "You touched so many things in that bathroom. What's wrong with you?"
It was very.
And I was like,
it was very light and clean, though. It was
Yeah.
light.
I'm sure it was.
and beautiful.
It was.
And I mean,
it was-
like I laughed so hard.
I
And
just
you
like
could
the
see in
amount
that
of sequins. I like the amount of sequins in the picture. I mean,
Yeah.
and the fact that bathroom selfies is now a thing, and it's like a hashtag bathroom selfies. Like, I mean, that's really funny.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
And I mean, like,
and people
I
were
feel
trying
like
to come
I've
in
made,
to go to the bathroom, and we're like, no, it's okay. You can be in the picture.
and I feel like I've made fun of people like us before. You know, like, look at those morons in the bathroom taking pictures of themselves in the mirror. And I was one of them last night, and I will never. I mean, like, I was laughing so hard I thought I was going to bust out of my Spanx. I mean, seriously.
Gorgeous dress that you had on.
I did love my dress.
Sequin,
I loved my
head to
dress.
toe, gorgeous.
I had to send it back today. I sent it back.
I did too. I sent mine back too. So
Oh.
I didn't like mine though. So
I loved mine. Mine was
loved
amazing.
yours.
And I probably had 10 people come up to me last night, said, "Oh my God, I love your dress. Your dress is amazing." And I was like, "Thanks. That's something I picked up on the side of the road."
Just went down to the consignment shop real quick.
Picked it up somewhere.
But that was what was funny too. Like, the shoe picture. You've got Amanda with her Louboutins on and Amy Hale
Her
with her
$3.99.
$3 Potter's Clay Jessica Simpson heels that she picked up. So
Oh yeah, it was so funny because as soon as she picked up her shoes and I saw the bottom of them, they were red. I was like, "Oh my God, you have Louboutins on!" And Desiree was like, "What are Louboutins?" I was like, "Are you effing kidding me? You don't know what Louboutins?" She has Louboutins on, and she was like, "How can you tell?" And I'm like, "Because the bottom of her shoes are red." And then promptly, Amanda takes her shoes off and puts them on Desiree's feet. And then Desiree's like, "Why are my toes so pinched? Why do they feel this way?" And I was like, "Welcome to Louboutin. This is what happens. It's called the cost of being beautiful."
It was fun. Bathroom selfies
fun.
to ensue, to partake. So I can imagine that there will be bathroom selfies at Prohibition.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of drunken madness, here is our next wine, Shiraz.
Speaking of my
South Africa.
background, where am I? I'm in South Africa.
There you go.
It's amazing. It's amazing how quickly you can get there.
Isn't it
really
gorgeous?
I mean, you've gone from Australia to South Africa. Which direction did you go? East or west?
South. And you're welcome. I'm not drinking out of the bottle tonight. I'm drinking out of a glass.
Yeah, it's good. That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not
There you
being
go.
the heathen.
Oh,
heathen
we're
I
three.
was
Okay.
last night.
Is approachable Approachable with ripe red berry fruit flavors, balanced with savory pepper and spice. Oh, you got me intrigued here. Smooth and mellow, it goes well with grilled beef, game, pasta, or a hearty stew.
No salad.
No
So-
salad tonight.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
a
what we've
great-
learned.
This is a great Friday night wine.
The
Okay.
white wines, the refrigerated wines, they're the ones that are
Salad.
good with salads.
Salad.
So,
I like the smell of it.
you poured the whole thing in there, sister.
No, I did
Me?
not. There's more. There's
There's more?
left.
I poured all mine. See,
Okay.
my jingle juice. If you can see it, that's what my
Oh.
cup is.
I'm really sad. I'm really sad my Christmas tree head isn't staying in there. Can you hear the bell?
It's definitely
Can you hear
peppery.
the bell?
It's got pepper. I don't know
Kinda
that I
got-
would say.
Maybe it needs to breathe a
mellow.
little. It's got a
Yeah.
little twang to it on the
Yeah.
first take.
It does have a twang,
No,
Twang.
like a twang,
That,
Like
that's the educated word of the day.
but it's not.
Twang.
It's
Did you
not
remember
a.
the word you wanted for yesterday?
No, I could not think of it.
Not a
brain
George.
cell. That brain cell's
It's
gone.
not a George Strait twang, though. It's not a George. It's not that kind of a twang.
It's a twang
Yeah, I wouldn't call it mellow.
with a little bit
Definitely
of
not
an
mellow.
hyphen.
I don't hate it though.
No, yeah, I don't hate it.
I think the smell is better than the taste.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Mhm.
It's not that bad though. I mean, it doesn't have a whole lot going on.
I mean, I can agree with smooth. I don't know mellow, but
Hey, you know what I was thinking the other day? I was
What?
thinking now that we're days into the advent calendar for wine, do you think the ones they were selling at Macy's are like super cheap now because they're already full, like 5 days in, 6 days in? Like we could get it like half off.
Probably. Oh yeah, for next
You know
year.
what I mean? Right? Don't
I
you think
might
they'll-
have one.
Well, I'm just saying if we wanted to like reinvent this another time. I knew you got one, but you've been drinking them, haven't you, or no?
We did like the first night, but then we sort of left it because I've had so much other wine to
Was
drink.
it good? Was it good? I mean, are they kind
The
of like
first one was a Malbec that I was not too impressed with. The second one was a French. It was a Burgundy that wasn't horrible, and that's it. We've had two, so we're 4 behind.
are they bottles this size?
Yes. But you know what I might do? Because maybe I'll just save them all, and that's what we can do in January. We'll just do these were the ones that I got from the other place that we can.
Let's just pick a number out of a hat, and
Ooh,
you will
that could
pick
be
that
fun.
day.
Yeah, we would all have to be in the same place for that, because then we'd all just get a taste of the same thing.
Oh, good point. We'd have to be in the same place.
Yeah.
That's
And
every day, though.
And since we can't seem to do this any earlier than 11 o'clock at night, that might be a problem.
Hey, nobody knows that. Shh. As far as they know, we're 7 o'clock
it-
drinkers.
Just keeping it real. Keeping it real.
Mhm.
Yeah, I look like this at 7 o'clock. Yeah. Been moving my mama for 12 hours. I look like this. Oh, and I took a time out to get my hair done and got in big trouble. So there you have it.
Oh,
Trouble with who?
I'll give you one
Oh.
guess.
I'll give you
JJ?
5 guesses, and I bet you guess the exact same name every single time. You
Seriously, you need to just tell him to sit down. Sit down.
Well, no, because he was doing most of the work.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen. Do you remember that sweet compliment he paid you the other night? And I was like, oh my God, that was the sweetest thing I've
The
ever
one where
heard.
he wanted me to come live with Jess for 2 weeks.
No. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. No. That one, it was, where were we? I don't remember. It was so sweet. And I don't
See?
remember.
It was so sweet. You already.
So memorable.
No. Stop it. I don't remember exactly how he said it, but he pretty much said that you had not aged a day, and it was something about you hadn't aged a day, and I don't remember. Like when he said it, like I almost had tears in my eyes. I looked at it and I said, that was really, really sweet, because he was alluding to the fact that you had not aged a day and he was lucky to have you. And it was all in the same compliment, and he just like spit it out. And I was standing right there when he said it, and I go, oh my God, JJ, that was really sweet. That was, oh my gosh, that was really, really sweet. And you weren't as impressed with it as I was. I was really impressed. And because he was pretty much comparing himself to you, and you were so much better than him.
You're kind of making me feel a little bad here.
It was,
I mean,
and all I'm saying is, because he said that, you should have said, how do you think I can say that way? Because I do things. I gotta get my hair done.
Well, I mean, look, I had all intention of getting my eyebrows done, and I didn't have time to get that done, because then I had the nanny. I was doing a twofer, had the nanny come and bring Carolee to get her hair cut. It hadn't been cut in like 8 months. No kidding, 8 months.
Oh.
And it was, and so anyway, so I was like trying to get as much done as I could, even if I was, sitting there processing my hair for 30 minutes. I thought, well, I might as well get Carolee's haircut while I'm there. So I thought it was a great idea.
That was a great idea. Yeah.
Obviously,
you don't
my children tranquilizers to get their
Jess.
haircut.
Obviously, Jess and I are always on your team, and we're always, get your hair done. That's a priority all the time. So
I know.
You don't have to tell us. He'll get over it. He's fine. He's fine. Everything's fine.
He is lucky to have you.
He is.
Thank you. Cheers.
Yes,
Thank you.
Cheers. We're lucky to have each other.
There we go.
I know. Where would we be without the Women of Wine? Because
that's for sure.
I would be. Well, I can tell you, I would have been asleep a lot earlier every night, but it wouldn't be near as fun.
I'd have been way more rested.
Whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. I am skipping Marvelous Miss Maisel, by the way, because I work till 11. Whatever.
Oh my gosh!
I still watch it tonight.
I love that show.
I agree.
It's amazing. Oh my God, it's the best.
They released two tonight.
I have to say, I was so disappointed in her in the end of the season.
I
could not believe.
That,
I know.
I don't know.
He dumped that guy. He was amazing. Why couldn't he have both?
Well, we don't know that she dumped him.
I know.
We don't know that she dumped him.
She slept with Joel. Yeah, but
we don't know she dumped him. She may lie.
She slept with Joe.
But she didn't dump the other guy. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
She made a bad decision. She made a
bad decision. I'm just saying we don't know what she really did.
And then she went from wanting her father's approval, giving his blessing, to not giving a crap whether he gave, because she walked in and he was like, I give my approval. And then she was like, looking at him, he was like, oh crap, what are you doing now? It was like she didn't even care anymore.
Well, because I think it's like being independent. This was, important in that day and age.
But if you're in love and he's a wonderful man, why can't you have both?
Well, I think the whole point is, do you have to have a man?
Stop. You don't have to have a man, but she loved him.
I think she
Holly,
liked the idea of him.
Yeah, but Holly, the problem is it is a series, and they want to keep you coming back.
I know, and he actually supported her and loved what she did.
I know.
And that was the thing. That was the difference between him and Joel. Like, Joel was all like, you're going to cook me pot roast and do these things. And he actually supported her in her, comedy career and wanted her to succeed. And so why would you kick him to the curb?
The Christmas tree is the points you're making are great. And then we have the narwhal.
I can't even see it. Like it. You can't see it. How can you see it?
Oh,
there it is. There it is.
There and it's not. There and it's not.
There it is. There it is.
I just stay right.
What was our word again?
Twang.
Twang. Is it twang?
Got that twang in our glass.
Does the Christmas tree have a twang?
Yeah. Yes.
Can you hear the bells?
I can hear the bells. I hear the bells.
Anyway.
Hmm.
All right. That's all I'll say about Marvelous Mrs. Maisel because I love her. She's
Well,
amazing.
we'll see what hijinks happen with her.
And she's adorable.
And she's going to be on tour.
I know.
What?
Well, that's the whole point. Like the season, she's going on tour with the.
Speaking of, how was your show tonight?
I mean, I have a headache from laughing so much. Like that's the only thing that may deter me from watching The Marvelous Miss Maisel tonight is because I'm gonna have to go take some Advil for laughing
Dave
so hard.
Chappelle is pretty freaking funny.
Really?
So,
well, and
really, you're gonna have to. You got a headache from laughing so hard. That has never happened to me.
I mean, it is, and it's so funny because I mean, it's like the stuff that he says is so real and so it's so funny because it's real, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I just sat there thinking, this is a really huge celebrity that we have in Little Rock, Arkansas. And I mean, it was great.
It was sold out. Wasn't it sold out like 3 days after?
Oh yeah. Well, it just got announced like a week and a half ago. And he told the story that apparently he was in his private jet, like flying across country and something hit the plane. And so they had to make an emergency landing in Little Rock. And so that was his whole thing, is like he hadn't been in Arkansas in 20 years. And, you know, because he was able to make this emergency landing, he kind of made the deal that he would come back and do a show. And so that's what they announced we're going to do.
Are you kidding me? That is the story?
That's what he said.
Crazy.
So you want to hear something funny? So the last time he was here was when I worked for the Arkansas Hospitality Association. And I had a friend I still have a friend. He actually had lunch with him on Wednesday. He works at the Capitol Hotel, and Dave Chappelle was staying there. And I was on the phone with him, and he was like, "Okay, I gotta go. Dave Chappelle just showed up. He's at the hotel." And I was like, "Oh, cool. You know, that's really cool." And then I worked with this girl, Amanda. She was a huge celebrity whore. Like, she didn't care if she liked him or not. She wanted to meet them. Meet them. So I hung up the phone and I said, "Oh my gosh," you know, and I just, because we had shared an office, and I was like, "Dave Chappelle's at the Capitol Hotel." She was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" And I was like, "No, I just got off the phone with Nick. He's at the hotel." She was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to go there when I get off work." And I was like, "You were such a celebrity whore." And she's like, "No, I'm serious. I'm going over there." She freaking did. She got off work. She went to the Capitol Hotel. She stood in the lobby. As soon as Dave Chappelle showed up, Nick met him at the car. She walked outside, was like, "Hey, Nick, what's going on?" And he was like, "Oh, Dave Chappelle, this is Amanda, this is Dave Chappelle." So then, of course, she's a cute little girl. So then he was like, "Hey, Amanda, you want to come in the bar and get a drink with me?" She was like, "Yeah." So then they went in the bar and they got a drink together. Yeah, it totally happened.
So if he was there tonight, does that mean he's staying in the Capitol Hotel tonight? Hey, we may see him tomorrow, Holly.
No, he probably left pretty quickly after. I doubt he's there. I mean, it is possible. It is possible.
He did ask. Like in the middle of the show, he's like, "Oh, Little Rock." He's like, "What's fun to do here?"
The Teddy Bear Tea tomorrow at 1:00.
And that was probably, I have to say, like 7 or 8 years ago. He hasn't been back since. Because Nick actually said something about Dave Chappelle being here, and he hasn't been back since that first time. And I go, "Oh my gosh, that was the time that Amanda came to the hotel and stalked him out, isn't it?" And he goes, "Yeah, that is exactly when he was here last." Yeah.
Well, his show was amazing. All the comics were amazing. Like usually when you have that, you have at least, they're like, chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. But no, I mean, there were 3. There was a woman who started, and then there was a guy who was like a DJ in New York, and then, he does the DJ for the Chappelle Show. And he was great. And then, they had one of the normal characters from the Chappelle Show that was there too. And everything was it was funny. It was really
I'm glad you had fun.
It was good. It was good.
That's
I'm
cool.
glad.
We just went to Sam's, and we walked in, and then who's right there as soon as we walk in? Jordan Tucker.
Tiffany's oldest, yes.
And Gabby freaked out. Jordan Carter!
Wait,
And-
did she freak out thinking Carolee was going to be there though?
No, she just,
Oh.
she
She
didn't
knew
even look
somebody
for
at the place.
Carolee.
Yeah.
She just saw Jordan.
He was
And
the celebrity. She was
yeah,
stalking him.
you know, they always have live music, and Jordan was dancing
is
with his
the
bestie, and so obviously Gabby joins in because Gabby will dance with anybody, so she was out there dancing, and it was so funny, and then I had to go tell the people like we know them. We're not weird.
We're not
promise.
weird.
We're friends with the family.
I mean,
Like
we're not stalking this celebrity that is here dancing.
Yeah. Our nanny picks up Jordan. Courtney picks up
Jordan.
Gabby. You know, it's like we're
Jordan.
good.
Jordan's really famous. It's fine.
Yeah.
And I told them, I was like, "Hey, good moves, dude." He was like, "Thanks."
I'm cool. I'm
surprised he was dancing. That's
cool.
funny.
Oh, he was breaking it down. And you know what Gabby said when I said good moves, dude? She goes, "What about mine?" And I was like, "Well, baby, I tell you all the time you have good moves. I'm sorry. I was just telling Jordan you have great moves too." And she was like, "Okay."
It's just so funny because Jordan just does not. Like when I was his age, like I would not do anything like that in public. Like you would have to drag me out there and convince me that you were going to buy me all the toys at Target. Like I would not.
He was full on busted a move. It was hilarious. And I wanted to video more than what I sent you, but they kept moving and they were getting in front of the pole and it just wasn't working. So, but it was funny. It was funny.
Well, he's also, JJ doesn't dance much anymore. He did as a little college boy. But my dad, my dad was a big dancer, and Jordan is a lot like my dad. But my dad wasn't very shy though, and Jordan is pretty shy. So it's kind of funny though because he's built like my dad. So he'll start like if he starts dancing and like he doesn't realize that everybody's like, what's happening? Like it's like he takes over, and I mean breaking it down. We all get kind of like, oh. What's he doing?
Well, and there was also another little girl there that was from St. Luke's. She was in Miss not Edders, another
Tanya?
one of the what?
Miss Tanya's class?
Tanya. She was in Miss Tanya's class.
Who was it?
Gabby was hugging her and like dancing with her, and we were like, "How do you know her?" And she was like, "That's whatever, silly." And we were like, "Oh, sorry." And she was like, "We do dance together." And I said, "Okay." And then the little girl was out there dancing, and I go, "Hey, whose class are you in at school?" And she said, "Miss Tanya's." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And she
hey, little girl, this is just a stranger asking you what class you're in.
She straight up told me. She was like, "I'm in Miss Tanya's class." Well, I mean, she saw Gabby with me, so she knew I was Gabby's mom, you know. But she had short, curly hair.
Nobody cares.
I'm sure it's Remy.
Remy, that's exactly it. That's who it was. Yes.
My son's
I don't think our followers really care about our.
Probably not.
That's true.
But
that's true. We lost them about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, probably. There's a lot. Yeah.
It's okay.
That was Remy.
Here, we can get some more followers. Porn.
Okay.
Porn.
Hey, we probably need to grade this. What do we need to grade this one?
So I'm gonna go C, just solid C. I like the smell. It's opening up a little bit. It's not.
I think it tastes a lot better since it's been sitting in my cup.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think it's anything to like go out and buy, but I don't hate it.
That a girl.
Holly?
I don't know. Man, it's so hard to I don't know how to grade these things. And because it's like, do you grade it because you like it? And like last night you were grading it because it was saying it was a
know,
Chardonnay, but it didn't
Yeah.
taste like a Chardonnay.
Yeah,
So,
let's
and
not
I was just
be
grading it
nasty.
because of the way it tasted. So, do you grade it on the way it tastes, or do you grade it on whether it should be a Shiraz or not?
It is a Shiraz. It tastes like a Shiraz.
Sure, it does. You're right. In this case, it does. So, I don't know. I liked it.
What did we give the Rosé Bubbles? A B plus
Mm-hmm.
or an A minus? B plus?
No, we gave it a B plus. We haven't given anything an A. Nothing's
No.
gotten an A yet.
Well,
Oh, I like it.
I'm gonna say a B minus after I let it sit for a little bit. Maybe a C plus. I'm kind of.
I think I'll go with a B minus. I think I'll do say B minus.
B minus, B
It
plus.
was a C plus in the beginning. Yeah.
Okay. I can see that. So very good.
Okay.
Look, watch.
The
Christmas
twang
tree.
went away. No more twang.
Christmas tree. No Christmas tree. Christmas tree. No Christmas tree.
Narwhal. No narwhal. Narwhal. No narwhal.
Ooh, that's an educated word.
Narwhal.
Narwhal. No, it's really not, because all you have to do is watch
Sea.
Elf. All you have to do is watch Elf, and it's, hey, Mr. Narwhal.
Mhm.
We'll see.
Bye,
I've never,
buddy.
sorry.
Bye, buddy.
Stephanie hasn't seen that movie, I'm sure.
Oh, you, sister.
But I do appreciate learning about a new species. Like, that's a kind of a cool thing. Like the only reason I know about it is from the Beanie Boo that I got Carolee, and I was like, is this, and JJ goes, oh my gosh, that's and I went, oh, huh?
Okay, really,
real
we
thing?
have to have an intervention. You seriously haven't seen Elf?
No. Oh wait,
Oh, my-
you mean with Will Ferrell?
Yes.
Oh no, I've seen that. I thought you said elves. Like, isn't there another movie with? No, no, I've seen Elf.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, great. That's good. But when we go to
Oh, we're totally Gatlinburg. It is happening.
Gatlinburg, we're having a movie
We're
marathon.
having a movie fest.
It's going to be 80s. We're
It's
going to
happening.
watch an 80s movie every single night we are there. So settle in.
I will fall
Yes.
asleep. Y'all will be so disappointed.
I said one 80s movie. I didn't say two. One 80s movie every night.
Okay.
So settle in.
Yes.
It's happening.
Maybe we should do it first thing in the morning.
That could happen.
Just to get it over with. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's going to be
The only way we're taking your kids to go anywhere is if you.
it's going to be like the workouts. It's going to be like the workouts.
Exactly, while your husband's making breakfast and or on the Peloton. That he's
We could
cardio.
watch, and we could break it up. You're watching the first half before we leave, second half after the shits go to sleep.
All right.
I like this. All right.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
it's happening.
happening.
No
I know,
more,
I know.
no
I know.
more in the dark. You need
Okay.
Rob Lowe and Ali
We all
Sheedy
need
in
Rob
your
Lowe.
life.
I
We
do
all
like
need
some Rob Lowe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all
You
need
need them in your life for sure. Mhm.
All right. Well, Shiraz is good. Okay. Somebody want to look and see what we have tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll look. I think I actually no, Sarah poked her. It's a rosé wine from Chile.
Hmm.
So we got to put it in the fridge.
Right. All right. Well, let's come up with our best twang for our pink wine tomorrow.
Twang. No, we need to find a new word. Oh, and I've got the wedding. So am I going to do this from the wedding?
Clearly.
Okay. That'll be fun.
Exactly.
Maybe from the
Drunk
car?
Holly.
Maybe from
Yeah,
the
I'm-
car?
Drunk Holly. It's going to be hilarious.
Oh,
That'd be kind of
no,
weird
we
to
can't-
like
no more drunk Holly on video. I can't do it. No, it was awful. I watched me today and I was like, Why
What time-
did someone not stop me? Why
Well,
didn't you? Y'all
we'll
were
talk
supposed to be
about-
my friends.
We'll talk about
Why-
logistics
Why didn't you stop me?
after we
Because-
let our followers go. Let's talk.
Because
Let's talk.
you were entertained. That's
Your-
why you
your-
didn't stop.
Your friend Jess was entertained. I was appalled at the F-bombs, Holly. I was appalled.
Right. Liar! All right.
Totally entertaining.
Our friends go. Till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow. Cheers.
Cheers.
We love our followers.
Cheers.